Let me tell you the problem in the healthcare industry and why you all should know about this. Doctors and nurses spend a huge amount of time on documentation. Not because they love typing, because healthcare runs on records. But the clerical workload contributes to burnout and reduces time for patient interaction. Now we have a new tool being rapidly adopted. This new tool is called AI Medical Scribes, also called Ambient Clinical Documentation, systems that listen to the encounter and draft the clinical notes. Today, I'll explain this A to Z, what it is, how it works, where it fits in the hospital workflow, benefits, risks, consent, privacy, governance, and a deployment checklist you can actually use. Evidences shows that studies and reporting have linked ambient documentation tools with improved clinical experience and reduced burnout in some settings. Let me tell you what it is first. An AI medical scribe is software that captures the patient-clinician conversation, converts speech to text, then uses AI to generate a structured clinical note like SOAP, progress note, or discharge summary, which the clinician reviews and signs. What it is not a replacement for clinical judgment. It is not allowed to make decisions in the chart, and it should never write directly into the medical record without human review. Let's think about why it is trending now. There are 3 reasons it's exploding now. First one, better speech recognition in noisy clinical environments. Second one, generative AI that can convert conversation into structured medical notes. And the last and the third reason is health systems under pressure, where staff's shortage, time pressure, documentation burden. In real deployments, we are seeing the adoption trend moving from pilots to broader rollouts, but with important legal, ethical, and workflow questions. Let me tell you how it works. Let's break the system into modules. Think of it as a pipeline. First, it captures a layer. Microphones in phone, tablets, or room devices. And then speech to text, we call it ASR, where converts audio to transcripts. Third, speaker diarizations. Who said what? For example, clinician versus patient. Fourth one is going to be medical NLP plus LLM, where extractions, clinical facts, symptoms, timeline, meds, plans, etc. Fifth one is going to be template mapping like SOAP, specialty note, ED note styles, and many more. Sixth one is going to be clinical review user interfaces or clinician review user interfaces as well, where editings plus acceptance can be happen. And the final one is electronic health record integrations such as EHR, where it can save into EHR with audit logs. The most important step is clinician's review in these scenarios. That is your safety log. Real-world study examples exist showing changes in documentation time and note characteristics when ambient scribes are used. Let me give you some ideas about the benefits quickly. Benefits can be real, but only if implemented correctly. Less time typing and less after-hour charting. And the other one can be better patient attention, for example, eye contacts, conversation flow. And another one we can mention here is standardized note structure if it is well configured. And one more thing I can tell you, potential improvements in clinician satisfaction and patient experience in some deployments. From a management perspective, the big win is documentation becomes faster without losing quality, but that's not automatic. Since we are the consultants, we cannot say only the positive sides of these modern technologies. We would like to say some negative things as well. There are some risks. Now the professional part, like the risks, if you ignore these, your rollout will